Hello guys, good evening everyone. Once again, you're most welcome to my YouTube channel English Tutorial Lessons. So in this video, this is my second video. In this video, we will discuss the third and fourth module of IELTS, that is writing and speaking. And in the last video, I explained you about listening and reading module. And before we start discussing about writing module, let me tell you something about IELTS. IELTS is categorized in two parts, academic and general IELTS. Writing is different for both types of IELTS, academic and general. For the academic IELTS, right, there is different pattern of writing, and for the general IELTS there's another pattern of writing. So we will discuss first about academic IELTS. Academic IELTS is for those candidates who want study visa, and general IELTS is for those candidates or people who want work permit or permanent residency in English speaking countries. So firstly we will discuss about academic IELTS. In academic IELTS, the candidates have two tasks, task 1 and task 2. In the task 1, there will be a graph writing. It means graph, I mean to say, in task 1, you will be given an image and you have to describe the image into 150 words. The word limit should not be under limit. The wording should not be under limit. You can extend the word from 150 to 180 or up to 200 only. And you will be given a time for task 1 also, graph writing. You will be given only 20 minutes for task 1, graph writing. That was task 1 for academic students. And for general students, the task 1 is different. For the general students, the task 1, writing task 1, will be a letter writing. You must know letter writing. You have to write a letter. That is very simple by giving introduction. Sorry, not introduction. You have to write a letter. Letters are of different types. It may be complaint letter, it may be request letter, it may be greeting letters or anything like that. And for academic students, the task 1 is graph writing, and for the general students, the task 1 is letter writing. So that was the difference between task 1, writing task 1 of academic students and general students. Let me tell you once again, let me repeat about task 1. For the academic students, the task 1 will be graph writing, and for general students, the task 1 will be letter writing. Okay, so that was the task 1 of academic and general students. So let us discuss task 2, that is almost same for both of the candidates, for academic and general students. In the task 2, there will be an essay type writing. You know essay type writing. You will be given a question, particular question, and you have to write an essay by giving some paragraphs, 4 or 5 paragraphs in task 2. And there is also time limit for task 2, that you have to complete the task 2 within 40 minutes. It means you will be given 60 minutes for both of the tasks. For task 1 graph writing 20 minutes, and for task 2 essay type writing 40 minutes. So it makes 60 minutes. So you will be given 1 hour to complete task 1 and task 2. So let me tell you about task 2. There is also word limit for task 2, writing task 2. In the writing task 2, you have to write at least 250 words, and same as like task 1, you cannot under limit the task. You can extend the task to from 250 to up to 300 words. So that was writing. That is almost same for the academics students and general students. So that was a third part of IELTS. So now we will discuss the last and fourth module of IELTS, that is speaking. In the speaking test, you will be conducted an interview. An examiner will conduct an interview. You have to give a face-to-face interview. So IELTS speaking has 3 parts. Mostly speaking time is from 15 minutes to 20 minutes almost. So IELTS speaking, in the IELTS speaking test, interview test, there will be 3 parts. The very first part is your general introduction. Like examiner will ask you some questions about yourself by initializing your name, by asking your name, your qualification, your hobbies, your hometown, something like that. That is very simple part of IELTS speaking. So in the first, guys, you must understood that the first part of speaking test, that is general introduction. Examiner will ask you some questions about yourself only. So that was the first part of speaking. The second part of speaking is very important part, that we call a cue card. You must know the meaning of cue card. You know what is cue card? Cue card means you will be given a particular topic and you have to speak over the same topic from 1 minute to 2 minutes continuously. Do you get it, guys? And you will have only 1 minute to prepare that cue card, and examiner is going to give you a paper or pencil to prepare the cue card. So after 1 minute you have to speak over the cue card, the same cue card. Let me give you an example. For example, the examiner will give you a cue card about something about your favorite. Speak about your favorite festival. For example, you have a cue card about your favorite festival. So this is the main title of cue card, favorite festival. And there will be some 3 to 4 subtitles of this cue card. For example, so your cue card is your favorite festival, and there will be asked some 3 to 4 subtitles under this main title, like name of the festival. The first subtitle will be name of the festival, and the second subtitle will be like that, when it is celebrated. It means in which month of the year this festival is celebrated. And the third part, it's mostly lengthy and long part of cue card, that is you have to describe the festival, describe the content of the festival, why it is celebrated, what is the importance of this festival. So that was the third part. That was a lengthy part of speaking test, cue card. And in the last they will ask your preference, why you like or why you dislike this festival. Why? Mostly they ask you positive preference, that they ask you your preference, why you like this festival. That is the second and most important part of speaking, cue card. So let us discuss the third and last part of speaking. The third and last part of speaking test is objective type questions or follow-up questions. I mean to say, The examiner is going to ask you some questions about your Q card, some other questions, objective type questions about your Q card, like what other, for example, what other festivals are celebrated in your country, why, what is importance of festivals in your life, what activities do the people do in the on the festivals, and where do you celebrate your festival with your family or friends, like this, like the some other questions about your Q card. The questions will be same related to your Q card. So that was the speaking part, speaking section of IELTS. So I hope guys you must understood about third part and fourth part of IELTS. Thank you, and please, if you like my video, share and subscribe. Please, guys. Thank you so much. Good evening again. God bless you.